Oh my gosh, it's already almost time to go back to school. Are you ready to get your child back to the classroom? Maybe you want some suggestions on how to help things go more smoothly. If your child is resistant to leaving your home and heading back to the classroom, maybe you could try having them go shopping with you and pick out a transition object that goes to school with them in the car and stays in their backpack while they are at school. Then it comes out of the backpack for the trip home. And then it's going to stay in the car until the next day when they go to school again. You don't want them to get bored with the object, so you don't want them to get to play with it too often. You could modify this idea to fit whatever works best for your child's needs or schedule. Another idea is to create a visual schedule, a simple one, such as it would just say 3 items. Take the bus to school, participate in the school day, and then return home. And then you'd have boxes where they could check off each one so that as they do it, you help them check it off. When they get all 3 check marks, then they get a reward at the end of the day. The reward could be things like their choice of a special game with a parent for, say, 15 minutes, free play with art supplies for 15 minutes, a water balloon activity. You could play bubbles with them. They get to choose what's for dinner, or they get to help you give the dog a bath. Any kind of silly things that you can think of they might really like, and just use your own creativity to think of different things. The last idea that I have is to remove any barriers that are in the way of letting them look forward to school. Ask them why they don't want to go. Be understanding. Sit down next to them. Tell them about times that you have felt the same way in the past. This may help them feel more comfortable sharing what's on their mind. A really good way to help kids open up without having to use words is to get them to draw with you. You could prompt them to draw the situation. You could say things like, "Let's draw your school." Let them begin to draw if they want to. Otherwise, you start to draw it slowly. Continue to throw in prompts like, "Here's where you sit in class. Do you want to draw the desk, or do you want me to draw the desk? Let's draw the playground." Watch them throughout the drawing for clues as to where or when they seem to be experiencing something that is upsetting them. You can try using little plastic people, animals, and items in this way too. You could draw a school site on a piece of paper and play with these items on the school site, the pretend school site that you've drawn out, and during the play, try to figure out what might be bothering them. Once you know what is bothering them, then you can directly address the situation by talking to the teacher and gaining their help. Hopefully one of these ideas will help.